Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome to Evolution of Pro Wrestling. I am your host, Louis, the Encyclopedia of Pro Wrestling, along with...
And I'm Jay, the heel kid of pro wrestling.
And this is Evolution of Pro Wrestling.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Nice intro. Nice. Stone Cold Steve Austin, legendary Stone Cold Hall of Famer. Thank you, fans, for joining us tonight. We got an awesome show. We've been talking about this. Our creative team has been on it since we've been at this event.
Yep.
And now it has finally happened tonight. Evolution of Pro Wrestling presents live from the Tokyo Dome. March Massacre, Hell Have No Fury 2024. Bradley Day, Dave Biddle, welcome, Mr. Trivia himself. Thank you, fellow gentlemen, for joining us. Tonight we got an awesome card. It's so many matches, so many titles on the line, and we are so excited for this event. But before we get into that, we're going to quickly touch the situation that happened on Monday Night Raw with The Rock and Cody Rhodes and the Bloodline, Seth Rollins, Jey Uso, all getting involved. There was blood, actual blood.
Yep.
The Rock threw a trash can in Cody's head. Are we seeing the dawn of the Attitude Era return, Jaden?
I wouldn't really say the Attitude Era, but I definitely feel like we're leaving the PG era. There's no more PG. Oh, this is for the kids. I don't think we go see any of that.
Yeah, I don't know. Now with this new group of TKO, Attitude Era is back. I think it is. I think it is. Because The Rock is doing a lot of cussing. He's saying a lot of shit and a lot of fuck. Oops, excuse me, I said that. I'm sorry. And I said that because we are mature audiences only. Viewer discretion is advised. Fucking A. Sorry, I'm trying to fix the camera a little bit. I apologize. Thank you so much. So yeah, no, that was crazy. Like I enjoyed it. Kopi! Welcome, mama! For those of you just joining in tonight, we have an awesome show for you. We got an event as Evolution of Pro Wrestling presents March Massacre 2024 Hell Have No Fury live from the Tokyo Dome. We have so many matches, so many great matches, so many opponents that I'm excited. I'm so excited for it. But, with that being said, with The Rock and Cody, I see a great WrestleMania happening.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people are criticizing The Rock for being there and everything he touches goes to shit and whatever, blah, blah, blah.
I don't feel like that's the case.
It's, in a way, okay, they didn't need him, but I understand why they did it, and it worked.
It did.
It worked. It made Cody...
At first, it was like...
It's possible that Seth is turning heel after Mania. It's definitely possible that he's turning heel, for sure.
Know he was a face.
Yeah, no, he was definitely a face, but it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen at WrestleMania, both nights, because each event is going to have 7 matches. So we're excited to see what's going to go. Yeah, Kobe, mama, welcome everybody. Tonight we got an awesome show for you tonight, and we're going to start it off hot. We have at least 16 matches, 2 pre-show matches. So we're going to get right to it. This first matchup that we're going to have is old school versus new school.
Yep.
For those of you who have heard Chris Adams, old school man from WCCW, he was a rivalry with Gino Hernandez. He is going to be going up against Claude, a.k.a. Cesaro. Now, this is an interesting match. Chris Adams back in his time was like I would say maybe a flamboyant Shawn Michaels, in my opinion.
Or just Shawn Michaels was flamboyant.
Gentleman Chris Adams, exactly.
So it was really just like he was like cocky, basically.
Yes, pretty much. He was a cocky guy. Look him up. Look him up in YouTube.
Chris Adams.
I'm excited. So these two men have the super kick. Exactly. He had the super kick just like Shawn Michaels. So when you have those two going at it with each other, Cesaro, a.k.a. Claude from Ring of Honor.
That's what they call him?
I forgot what was the name. You guys remember the name. Oh, give me a second, guys. While I'm sharing this content, please feel free to share our content all over social media, guys. We want everybody in this event. It is March Massacre. Hell have no fury. I am ready.
He fought Ric Flair before?
Yes, he did. He sure did.
1984.
1984.
Okay, I can see it. Yeah, he was very, very flamboyant. Cesaro for the win. Oh, so
okay. Why? Give us your thoughts on that. Why? Why is he one to win?
Chris Adams all day. Okay, so we got one for Chris.
Okay,
Adams.
we got another for Chris Adams. Okay, telling you, Chris Adams was an amazing star.
Yeah,
he was an amazing star back in WCCW.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real. But nobody.
Interesting. That's a good question.
What are your thoughts on that, Jake? How do you think he?
Well, from the little clip that I did just see, he is definitely an amazing wrestler. But, dang, this first one already got me.
That's your stuff, right?
Yeah. Chris Adams for the win. Lady Blossom with the hairspray. You know what that means, Dad?
Yes, Lady Blossom. Oh my God. She was the legendary manager of Chris Adams. She was awesome. I'm going to have to go with Chris Adams. I'm sorry. Chris Adams all the way.
Why do you
said power, toughness, and type of style Cesaro has is going to be a hell of a fight. It would have been a hell of a fight.
So why do you pick Chris Adams?
Because it's the styles. It's the like. Don't get me wrong. Like Bradley said, Cesaro is a great fighter. All strength, definitely strong. Because you see, he did a twist around with Great Khali.
Yeah,
and that's a big dude. So him picking him up with that heap of strength, like holy shit. But when you see the style of Chris Adams, like I said, Shawn Michaels. And Shawn Michaels is considered the best performer in the world. In my opinion, best of all time. So, I'm going to go with Chris Adams.
I'm going to have to go with Cesaro for this.
All right. Well, we got
I'm going to have to go with Cesaro. Just like you said, you know, he does have very brute strength, but I feel like he's very versatile in the ring, too. I'm not saying he's like the highest flyer in the world, but he definitely has strength. He can definitely get up there. He definitely has a lot of agility, and he has a lot of stamina. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Chris Adams, of course. You know, Chris Adams, you know, just like they said, he's like a really, really cocky Shawn Michaels. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I just personally feel like that's not being cocky, and, you know, having stamina and having a super kick is not. It's not gonna settle the score to beat Cesaro. So I feel like Cesaro is gonna win that one.
Okay. Well, there are a lot of Chris Adams. See, everybody's saying Chris Adams already. So it's Chris Adams all the way. Chris Adams, good one. That was a good start. But it's gonna get even better. So, Jaden, when you saw these two styles, you saw old school versus new school.
Yeah.
What made you really go with Cesaro? He's so excited. He's coughing.
What really made me go with Cesaro? I really just feel like Cesaro, like I said, I feel like Cesaro has like a lot more different things than Chris Adams does. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
the schools. I understand. It's different old school. I understand. Okay. So let me ask you this: if Chris Adams was in this era with that type of style, would you still have vote for Claude?
I would.
Okay. That's an honest answer.
I would.
Okay. So all right. So
and it really just didn't matter on the times for me. It was really just like the way, like you said, the styles, the way that one carried themselves and the way the other carried themselves as well. So it was really just two different styles.
Exactly. But it would have been a good fight. It definitely would have been a good fight itself. So you're right. Okay, but everybody voted Chris Adams.
Everybody voted Chris Adams.
All right, good start. Now our next pre-show match is going to feature a 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal. Russell, what's up, brother? How's it going? In this matchup, we're going to have 5 of WWE superstars, 5 of TNA, 5 of New Japan, and 5 of AEW. So we are going to announce the first 5 stars, but before we do that, please feel free to share our content all over social media. Bring your friends, your cousins, everybody in. including your dogs and your cats.
Including.
Thank you. What are you doing? Are you sharing our show?
I was sharing the show. Yes. I had to make sure everybody shared to their pet dog, their pet cat, their pet fish, their pet everybody.
All right. Focus, my man.
Focused.
And we go back at hand. So we're going to name the first 5 wrestlers entering the ring. You have from the WWE, John Cena, Randy Orton, Seth freaking Rollins, the legendary Pedro Morales, and the man himself, Jesse the Body Ventura. Then you have from AEW, Hangman Page, Swerve, MJF, Billy Gunn, and Jon Moxley. Wow. First 10 stars is already good.
Yes.
New Japan, Ayabushi, the Great Muta. Oh, man. Masahiro Chono, Stan the Lariat Hansen, and Big Van Vader. And for TNA, you have Moose, Alexander, Samoa Joe TNA version, Nick Namath, formerly known as Dolph Ziggler, and the Black Machismo. Wowzers. Jaden.
Oh my.
Thoughts, please. 20 awesome stars in the ring.
Thoughts on, what do you want my thoughts on? Because
say your piece, brother.
Holy Jesus, that's a lot of wrestlers. This is very, very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's 20 of top talent for all of these companies that were listed here, and I don't know who's gonna win. Wow. What do you guys think about this? There's 20 men in the entire ring.
20 stars. 20 of the best stars of each promotion that we have. TNA, New Japan, AEW, and WWE. In my opinion, out of all 20 of these stars winning this Battle Royal, to me, I would have to say the Great Muta.
That's a bold statement right there. Why do you say that?
Because a long time ago, the Great Muta won a Battle Royal in Starrcade Lethal Lottery. And I enjoyed that for one because, like I said, Great Muta is one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. The style he does, the stamina, the mist, the Japanese style, like everything that he does, it intrigues me. But don't get me wrong, there's many other stars. You know, MJF, Randy Orton.
I'm stuck between a lot of these, but I think my pick would be Randy Orton.
Why?
I think my pick would have to be Randy Orton. It's just like you said, you know, like I feel like Randy Orton just has he got that dog in him, you know what I'm saying? Like Randy Orton, you know, he just got everything that comes in the package. He's a 3rd generation superstar. You know, he got the agility, the speed, the strength. I'm not really going to sit here and say he can high fly. I mean, Randy Orton can jump.
Kenny, how you doing, sir? Where we get the shirt from? We actually made it. We made it through our natural resources.
Custom
t-shirts. Hello, guys. Welcome everybody. Welcome for joining us. Thank you for joining us. For those tuning in, we are having our event of the night. March Massacre, Hell Have No Fury, live in the Tokyo Dome. We have our Battle Royal going on here with top stars.
Live from the wall.
Live from the wall, I hear. Tokyo Dome.
Nah, seriously though, I feel like Randy Orton, you know, he's just he's one of my favorite wrestlers too. You know what I'm saying?
No, Randy. I'm
not taking anything away from any
but that's what I'm saying. There's many great stars.
Because there's a whole bunch. There's Seth Rollins. There's Pedro Morales. You know, there's people like Jon Moxley. You know, or Dolph Ziggler.
Listen,
there's many people. Stan
Hansen alone would kick the shit out of half of these guys.
Exactly.
In the ring. Like this dude, they didn't call him Stan the Lariat Hansen.
For no reason.
You know the clothesline from hell that JBL did?
Yep.
That's what he did. Now imagine over 300-pound man that can barely see shit coming at you full force with a clothesline.
Oh, pay my hospital bill.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You're gonna have to pay for my hospital bill.
That would be crazy.
I don't think I would be able to survive.
So who you guys pick? We actually got a Moose. Dave Biddle said Moose. I'm sorry, the comments are coming in, guys. We're sorry we're missing your comments. He said, "What's good? I'm taking the TNA World Champion Moose here. See, that's 2 Moose now."
I gotta go.
Kenny says Orton needs to win at WrestleMania. Absolutely. Mike says Chono. Wow. Damn, this is getting good. Chono, this is it. But we got two Moose. Can Moose pull the upset for TNA over all these stars?
Dad, would you like some water? I am very parched right now.
Yes, please. So while he gets us some water, I'm going to continue discussing this battle royal. But yeah, no, we really, it's tough. It's a tough call to see who will win this battle royal. But right now, we got 2 Moose, 1 Chono, 1 Orton, 1 Great Muta. So Swerve, we got a Swerve too, like Swerve or Joe, Samoa Joe. Like, this is crazy, Jay. But I think shit. This is tough to call, man. This is really tough to call. I don't know what to do. But if nobody else votes, we're gonna have to give it to Moose to winning the Battle Royal, Jay. Samoa Joe could be the main one that could do it, especially if he was the TNA version. That's a bold point.
That is a very bold.
That's really interesting. So listen, not taking anything away from Samoa Joe. I don't know, man. I don't know, but Moose is a little It's tough to call, man. It's tough to call. My son is taking forever. Ever. So, does anybody else have one more vote before we make this decision?
Had some ice in the cup.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. A little parched.
Let's make sure you had some ice in the cup. A little parched, huh?
Cheers.
A little parched, and he proceeds to drink half the cup.
So, the winner is going to have to be... Whoa! Shit! Called a wild card! Brian came with Chono! Holy shit! Oh, man, now we got a bind here,
Alright, now,
man.
Dad, if I got a question for you.
Yeah.
If you had to pick between those 2 guys, who would you pick?
Sorry.
This will be the breaker.
I gotta go with Chono.
Chono?
I'm sorry. Moose is a
Chono.
badass. Don't get me wrong. TNA World Heavyweight Champion. He's good, but Chono's his fucking style was off the chart in Japan.
Yeah.
Like, this man was brutal. I mean, like, you gotta see one of his matches, and he was a good technician in the ring too. At a point.
Okay.
But he has some serious matches with the Great Muta and some United States stars. Like, he was really good. Damn, that was freaking tough. Shit. Moose is trash. Sorry. Whoa, we gotta start some beef up in here.
Oh, Lord.
Whoa, the evil genius of pro wrestling said Chono would kick him to death. Moose, sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yo, he had some lethal kicks. Like, dude was badass, man. Dude was badass, man.
That's too funny.
I'm sorry, you can't. But hats off, man. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Now it's gonna get even better, because there's one thing that I miss from William Regal saying when he came back to WWE. War Games. That's this next match now. Our match number 3, War Games. The Von Erichs. You have Fritz, David, Kevin, and Marshall Von Erich against Blackjack Mulligan, Barry Windham, Bray Wyatt, and Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas.
Oh my God. Mafia kick, check it out.
Yep.
Alright.
Like, War Games.
The match beyond.
War
All
Games.
right, Dad. I'm gonna start it off with you.
Yeah.
Who you think taking this? Who you think taking it home for the team?
I don't know, man. That's kind of tough to call. You know what I mean? Like, it's Boneless Dallas. Bo Dallas. It's tough, man. It's really tough to call. What's up, wrestling fan? What's up, mama? For those of you joining us, welcome to March Massacre Hell Have No Fury live in the Tokyo Dome. Our imaginary Tokyo Dome. Wyndham's family unless Bo surrender. He said, laughing my ass off. This is tough, man, because Bray Wyatt and Bo Dallas are good athletes, but you also have Barry Windham and Blackjack Mulligan, who are brutal.
I'm about to
and
say, I
lethal.
heard those two were
Like, they were some tough Texans. These
Hey,
two.
listen, let's not knock Devon Eriks.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Fritz and David alone were freaking.
I'm about to say animals.
Animals.
This guy was beast.
And then you got Kevin, who was a beast.
Yeah, he was.
Mind you, man had one leg.
He was big. He was big.
He had one leg because they amputated his leg, and he still wore blue. Like, I don't know how the hell he did it. He still wrestled, but he was limited.
I mean, he did have a lot of upper body strength, though. No, I mean, even for a limited person, he still got the job, though. He was still throwing down. It was off the chain, man. If it was up to me, though, I would have to say the Windham family. I would pick the Windham family.
Okay. Why?
Rather than based off of the way that I've seen the Von Erichs style and the Windham family, I feel like the Windhams just like they're all putting all of them together. Like, that's just a dangerous combination.
Okay.
They can all.
So we got two for the Windham family. You and Bradley. Dave says the Von Erichs. Marshall has a coming out party. Bo put out by the claw. Damn, Dave. Shit. That was Kerry. Yep. Oh, man. That's a tough one. We got two for the Windham family, one for Kerry. Guys, give us your thoughts, man. Give us your thoughts. Von Erich. Oh, we got two for the Von Erichs now. Oh, shit. All right, I'm going to wait for my vote. I'm going to see for a couple other people to do some votes here. Like, this is generation after generation. This is the third generation star with second generation stars.
He says the Wyndham.
Whoa, we got three.
Which version of Bray are we talking about? The Eater of Worlds.
The Eater of Worlds.
Eater of Worlds Bray. That was my favorite Bray. I feel like that was prime Bray in my opinion.
Oof. This is tough, man.
My foot itch.
Fungus?
No, my foot, not my toes. Come on, man. This guy said fungus.
Anybody else gonna vote?
Fungus. Come on, I don't have old people feet.
Anybody else gonna vote?
I'm sorry if anybody got offended by that.
Yeah, please.
Don't come at me, guys.
Eat them up, boys.
I'm sorry. I don't have.
Eat them up.
I don't have athlete's foot. Okay.
Holy shit! You said there you go. Brian said the Von Erichs were great, but I'm gonna have to go with the Windham family.
Who are you gonna go for? Is there only two options? Yes, there is. The Wyndhams
the
Von Erichs.
The Wyndhams. You have Blackjack Mulligan, Barry Windham, Bray Wyatt, and Bo Dallas against Fritz Von Erich, David, Kevin, and Marshall Von Erich.
So basically, the Wyndhams versus Von Erichs.
I'm gonna have to go with the Von Erichs. And I say that because as much as I like Blackjack Mulligan and Barry and Bo, Ray, there's just too much with the Von Erichs. I said, but what if it was me? I would go with the Guerreros.
If it was me, I would go with the Guerreros.
But the Guerreros are not in this match. What? Rotundo. Oh shit! Damn! We got a tie. We got a tie. 3-3.
Also, Wyndham has experience.
And that's true.
He does.
That is true. Well,
he does. I'm pretty sure he's one of the only people with experience in with war games out of all of these wrestlers.
Damn. I don't know, man. This is tough. What the fuck? My ass. He said they should be laughing my ass off. No.
Oh God.
Oh,
that reaction just killed me.
Oh shit. But he's right. No, listen. Don't get me wrong. The Guerreros are an awesome family. But these two families right now, they will go to war with each other.
The one who really stood out was Eddie. Dude.
We know Kevin White would be fire laughing my ass off.
Oh my!
Laughing out loud. Just kidding. All right, so here we go. We need one more vote. We stuck. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Wyndham family.
Wyndhams.
I'm gonna go with the Wyndham family because yes, there is one valid point that Barry Windham is the only one that has experience in war games in the match beyond.
Indeed.
So that's definitely a good pick. But shit, that would have been a hell of a fucking match. Yeah. Oh man, Jay. What a match, man.
What a match.
Ooh, I need a drink for that.
Don't drink half the cup again, okay? Save some.
Shut up. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled program.
What?
Our regularly scheduled program, sir.
Scheduled.
He said the Von Erichs had the triple doom of terror, tons of case. That's true. That's also true. Shit, I'm sorry, Dave. I'm sorry, but in my heart, the Von Erichs would have won this match. If this would have been an actual match, like match, I think the Von Erichs would have took it for sure.
Oh yeah, if it was a regular
bottom line, because that's the bottom line. Stone Cold said so. All right. What's the next match? Here we go. This is going to be an interesting match, in my opinion. You have from AEW, Sammy Guevara taking on the high flyer himself, who me personally I like to watch wrestle, which even though they haven't done shit with him.
Nope.
Ricochet. In a ladder match for the AEW International Championship.
Ouch.
Take that.
Well, I already got my pick.
All right, let's hear it.
I'm going with Ricochet for this
Why?
one, and it's for many valid reasons.
Okay.
Well, one, Ricochet is a high flyer.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably one of the greatest high flyers to touch foot in this ring in this generation.
Mm-hmm.
And two, you basically just put him in a match that was made for high flyers. You put him in a ladder match. Now, I'm not taking anything away from Sammy Guevara, because he's a phenomenal wrestler, too. If you have not seen that man in the ring,
that man has been in
you need to check him out.
battles.
Yeah, you need to check
Chris Jericho.
You need to check him out. Exactly.
He's
But I feel like
you know?
this match is like.
I think this is
I feel like
Ricochet's attic.
I'm about to say. I feel like this match is like Ricochet's playground right now. Like you just put Ricochet.
Prince
like,
Puma all day is going to kill Sammy. You need to see Ricochet's matches in Lucha Underground. And it's crazy. You know what's crazy? That Michael Cole mentioned he moves like a puma. You know what I'm saying?
Ricochet is, man, that he is some amazing talent.
Ricochet,
and I'm mad
listen, Ricochet.
that they haven't done anything with that man. I feel like he deserved a title run.
No, he won a title for like a brief moment, like a few days, maybe a couple of weeks.
It was a couple of weeks though. They didn't do nothing with him.
No, but that's what I'm saying. You know, you gotta with a man like him. You know, to me, I think you need to turn him heel.
Oh yeah.
Like get him out there with the fans.
Sammy Guevara.
Riley says Ricochet will do it first. Will do it first. Experience, especially with a ladder, as long as Sammy Guevara doesn't injure himself. Brian says Sammy Guevara is a walking band-aid. Gotta give it to Ricochet. This is definitely one worth seeing.
Definitely.
Ricochet in an amazing match.
Everybody's going with Ricochet.
Listen, this is what the creative team is about. The creative team worked hard on cards like this, and this match would have been a steal.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm going with Ricochet. But this match would have been.
Well, that was a kill.
But listen, that would have been amazing.
That would have been
that
great
match. Would have been amazing in a ladder match. Those two,
of course.
I give it to Guevara. Don't get me wrong, but Ricochet to me is on a whole different level. Especially when he does that high flying shit.
The high fly. I'm telling you, he's one. Me personally, I feel like he's one of the best wrestlers to ever touch the ring in this new generation.
He says, Sammy, more violence, see blood and guts. Davis a huge AEW fan.
I mean, if he's probably right though. If you would have put them like in a street fight or like an Extreme Rules, then I would say yes, give it to Sammy. But I personally just feel like Ricochet. This is Ricochet's match. Like you're putting a high flyer in a ladder match. Anything that involves ladders or TLC or anything similar to that, that's a high flyer automatically has.
Well, you saw him in the Money in the Bank. Man was phenomenal.
High flyers always have the upper hand when it comes to matches.
They put on a show. They put on a show that people want to see.
Always flying in the air somewhere. You never see them in the ring. They're always in the air.
Listen, it would have been interesting to see. I would have paid to see the match for sure.
It would have been.
But wow, another great match. Yep. Jesus. All right, now on to our next matchup, number 5. Excuse me, guys. I'm sorry. We have. I'm losing my voice here doing all the screaming.
6:30 off the ladder on Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. I would
probably jump off my bed. That's insane.
Oh man! But our next matchup, guys, is going to be for one fall. Zack Sabre Jr. to face off against the strong style himself. Oh, wait a minute. Let me read this comment first. Brian says, if Sammy was in WWE, he would be watered down. We would need to see these two in a no-holds-barred without any TV rating warnings, PS, or any other of that bullshit.
I agree. Agreed for sure.
I agree. I absolutely agree.
100%.
But yes, Zack Sabre Jr. against the flamboyant, strong style himself, Shinsuke Nakamura, for the New Japan TV title. Jay.
I'm taking Shinsuke for this one. Well, Shinsuke has fought many great people. He's fought AJ Styles. He's fought people in New Japan. And New Japan, I feel like that's that. If you can survive in New Japan, then you can take on just about anybody. Now, I'm not. What is that guy's name? Zack Sabre.
Zack Sabre. He was just awesome. He's an awesome guy.
No.
Awesome
I just had to make sure I had his name right. I didn't want to pronounce it wrong. No, but Zack Sabre. Okay, just have to make sure. Zack Sabre is a very great wrestler as well. You know, I've seen both of them in the ring, but I feel like
this is hard. It's hard because they're
I feel like also
great
I'm about to say they're great talent.
Like in a match like that, like
they're
shit.
Great talent, and I'm not gonna say like
he said old Nakamura with the win, not the WWE version, too watered down.
Too watered down, exactly.
Zack Sabre is so good. That's what I'm saying. It's a tough thing to call.
I'm about to say, and they're also like I wouldn't really say two very different styles, but they're also like they're not exactly the same kind of fighting styles.
Okay.
Seeing somebody like Zack Sabre and Shinsuke, I just feel like Shinsuke would take it. Like,
okay, so we got three Shinsuke. We got Alvin going with Shinsuke. We got Bradley going with old Shinsuke, meaning New Japan.
I agree. New Japan Shinsuke.
Brian, it looks like Brian is going with Sabre, maybe. I'm not sure.
We'll see. Let him.
It's tough, man. That's tough.
Sabre was good though. I'm not gonna sit here and say it would have been a boring match. This match would be a classic.
That should have been an instant classic. Mike says Zach. Oh man, is that two Zach and two? Because you guys got three.
He's good with Sabre.
He said I need the strong style of Nakamura, and it's going to be a war.
Yeah, me too. I need to see that New Japan Nakamura, and then
the striker.
That's who he
was. He was the striker. Nakamura was a striker.
I need to see that one.
Dave says Zack Sabre, so it's 3-3. If I'm not mistaken,
you're the final vote.
He said faster than Nakamura and technically more sound.
I'm not gonna lie, in terms of speed, yeah, I might have to say Zack Sabre, but striking.
Strike-wise, Nakamura. Technical-wise, Zack.
Yeah, that's why I said they're very, very different, but very alike in the same way.
Yeah, Brian's going with Sabre. So there's 3-3.
Final vote, yeah. You got that? Who you got? Who do you got? Draw.
I can't pick. It's a draw.
You gotta pick one.
Oh, it's a draw.
Come on. No, you gotta pick one.
It's a draw.
No draw. Who's gonna
60-minute time limit.
Who's gonna beat the other one? Oh my god. Come on. You gotta pick one. One of them. Nah, Cole, you gotta pick one.
I don't know.
No draw. You gotta pick one.
I don't know.
You do know. Come on, you gotta pick one.
Drink your water and pick.
Imagine them in a 30-minute Iron Man.
Oh man. See, I'm making this shit harder for me, man. Alright, listen, I'm gonna go with Zack Sabre. As much as I like Shinsuke, the version of WWE that I've seen Shinsuke, yes, I like it now. You know, the heel and all that shit, but before, he should have been champion.
He should have.
Within Zack, he can captivate anywhere he goes. No matter what happens, no matter where he is, he's doing it. So is Shinsuke, but to me, Zack is definitely the better technician. So we're going with Zack Sabre Jr. Shit, y'all put me on the spot. Damn it.
That's fair.
And we got another crazy match coming up next. Damn. Bookie, what you did to me. my creative team. All right, here we go. On to our next matchup. We have a tag team match this time coming up now.
Yep.
For the New Japan Tag Team Championship. We have Jay and Jimmy, the Usos, going up against the legendary Hall of Fame team, the Rock and Roll Express.
Ooh, yikes.
In Santa Maria, That's the toughest match I think I'm going to have to make a decision with.
Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna see you first because I can't even decide. I can't decide either. You know what? I'm gonna let y'all decide first. Who y'all?
Like these are two of the top teams ever in professional wrestling, in modern day and old school. Like
crap.
How can you even call something like this?
I'm
like
gonna let
Usos against the Rock and Roll Express.
I'm gonna let you fans. I'm gonna let you guys decide first because.
Like shit, that's
I can't. Let's go. I gotta figure out my decision first.
Like you got two different eras, but okay.
Rock and Roll Express years of experience.
See, we got
Usos all day.
Welcome to the Uso Penitentiary. It's tough to call.
The Uso Penitentiary. Oh man. All right, so that's 1-1. Okay, but Bradley, let's just say that they were both around like
double drop
kicks. Bradley, let's just say like they both came around during the same time. Would you still pick Rock and Roll Express even with experience? Let's take away the years of experience. Let's just say they were both. Don't get mad, Patino. But let's just say like you take away
fudgicles.
Let's just say you take away.
Don't ban me. Yo, it's a tough call, man.
Shamalama.
Rock and roll is king. Rock and Roll Express. Rock and Roll Express. He said, I can't believe I'm going to say this. Yeet, Usos. What? Wow. That's a shocker. All right, 2-2. Jay, you got to vote.
I got to vote.
You got to vote. Well, Brian still got to cast his vote. I got to cast mine and you got to cast yours. And anybody else. He said, you know what?
Oh, he about to say something crazy.
All right, here we go.
Something crazy.
Here we go now.
Usos was family ties, but Rock and Roll are tag team specialists.
Specialists.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm sorry.
No, you're right.
Specialists.
Tag team specialists for sure.
So he's still going with the Rock and Roll Express.
Rock and Roll Express, yes.
Can I get a drum roll?
Drum roll.
I really wonder. He's probably gonna say something so outrageous. He's gonna say something we're not expecting. Usos.
Wow.
All right, I got my vote. I love the Rock and Roll Express. They are an amazing tag team. They're Hall of Fame caliber. I gotta go with the Usos though. I gotta go with the Usos because the Usos, I feel like they've had the longest title run. I feel like the Usos have been one of the best.
They have taken it to a whole new level.
Let's put it like this. The Usos have been the best tag team since the Rock and Roll Express.
That's a good statement. That's
put it that way.
A good statement.
The Rock and Roll, they've been a good tag team since the Rock and Roll Express.
That's definitely a good statement.
So I gotta go with the Usos.
Because besides the Road Warriors, who are by far the best tag team of all time because of their demeanor, but as far as technical and like matches, Rock and Roll Express and the Usos are right there.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I'm going to go with the Rock and Roll Express, but the Usos already won. But the Rock and Roll Express were my favorite. He said, let's put it like this. They're the only reason the tag team division still exists. Well,
I agree. I agree with him. I feel like without the Usos, the tag team division would not be as popular as it was.
Yeah.
Usos had a lot of...
Better than Harlem Heat. Yep. Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Better than Harlem Heat for sure.
Absolutely.
Without doubt.
Oh, man.
That was a good match.
Oh, yeah. Now, this one's even better. And Dave is going to love this one. Our next match is scheduled for 1-4. It is for the AWA World Heavyweight title. And I'm sorry. Before we continue, we got to make some announcements because we never made the announcements. Ricochet is the new AEW International Champion. Zack Sabre Jr. is the New Japan Pro Wrestling TV Champion. The Usos are the New Japan Tag Team Champions. And now this one for the AWA World title, we have the Pain Maker himself, Chris Jericho, going up against to me, one of the greatest heels of all time and greatest technicians in the ring of all time in the 80s. Managed by Bobby the Brain Heenan, Nick Bockwinkel.
So Chris Jericho versus Nick Bockwinkel.
Nick Bockwinkel all the way. Sorry, Chris, but Nick Bockwinkel was on a whole new level to me.
Well, see, I've never really seen him wrestle before.
Oh, shit.
He's way out of my time. So I'm going with Chris Jericho.
You better watch it.
Because I can't be biased here. I can't just say Nick Bockwinkel because everybody else is gonna say
I like the talent. Both have great talent.
I can't just
but
say
to me,
Nick
Bockwinkel was on a whole. See, there you go.
Nick all day. See, if I knew how he wrestled, then yes, I would say Nick. But I've never seen this guy.
I'm saying,
so I can't.
You gotta watch him.
I just can't be biased and say, "Oh yeah, Nick Bockwinkel," because everybody else said Nick Bockwinkel. So I'm going with Y2J.
I say it Nick Bockwinkel because I've seen the way he's wrestled in the ring. He was former AWA world champion. He said, "Tricky
Bockwinkel with Jericho with that."
See.
Oh, Jesus.
Tricky Nick
Sorry,
Bockwinkel.
Y2J, but Nick all the way.
See? Bockwinkel will throw Jericho with that Oriental sleeper in a heartbeat. Sorry, Y2J,
that's
but
that's a clean sweep then.
No,
everybody picked Nick Bockwinkel.
I'm telling you, listen, don't get me wrong.
That's a clean
Chris
sweep.
Jericho is one of the most talented stars of all time in the ring. But again, Nick Bockwinkel is on a whole different level.
I'm
sorry.
That was a clean sweep.
That was a clean sweep.
Jesus.
And he is still the AWA World Heavyweight Champion.
Goodness gracious.
Now, this is going to be an interesting one right here. This is going to be this is what you call a slobber knocker, this next matchup. William Regal against Gunther in British rules 2 out of 3 falls match for the Intercontinental title.
I already got my pick. I'm picking Gunther.
Why?
Because he is very, very brutal.
So is William Regal.
No.
So look.
Regal.
Right?
No. I'm not even going. Listen, Regal is very.
You already picked Regal. Because Regal is just as brutal as Gunther.
Regal was very, very brutal in the ring.
He was brutal in the ring, bro. But that's one fall. Who's gonna win the first fall?
Dang, now you got me stuck.
The promos would be killer.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
the promos would be fire.
Absolutely.
Holy crap.
Crap. This is a tough one.
Right. Oh God. Got me changing my mind and crap. Now I don't even know who to pick anymore.
Oh man.
Because I've seen William Regal fight, and William Regal is he's tough, man. He not one to be played with. William Regal is literally like a Gunther back in the day. The chop of death, exactly.
It's tough, man. It's tough. Oh man. But we got one Regal. You got Gunther?
And I'm not sure.
You don't know?
Who you got, Dad? I want you to vote first, because I can't.
Says Regal don't fuck around. Gunther won't be able to slap chest his way out of this. Don't ban me.
Get right. Kaiser to do the intros.
Oh man.
I'm not gonna lie, I really think I've seen the pain William Regal's taken, and this man has been through the thickest and thinnest amounts of
when he used to have battles with Fit
Finley.
Like, they used to tear each other apart, bro.
Fit Finley and William Regal
they had some battles.
Used to beat the bricks off of each other badly.
Shit.
And I feel like Gunther, he's very, very strong, but I feel like
there's another one, Lord Steven Regal.
I feel like Gunther, he also he does rely on that.
Regal can work a 60-minute match. But don't forget. Excuse me, Gunther also did it.
Gunther almost wrestled for...
No. He wrestled for more than an hour in the Royal Rumble.
He did wrestle for longer than an hour in the Rumble.
And number 2.
He did. And he was one of the last people.
And that was a hell of a performance.
He did.
That was a hell of a performance, man. So we got...
When it comes to stamina, I can't
We got 3 Regal, 2 Gunther.
When it comes to stamina, I can't really, I can't decide on both of those. But when it comes to maybe, aggression, because that's really the only thing you can kind of count on. They're both,
So who you going with?
Really aggressive. I'm going to go with William Regal.
Wow. So William Regal is the new Intercontinental Champion. No, I saw that. Oh, man. This match... I'm still scratching my head here because imagine that match would ever happen.
That would be a good. Oh man!
Imagine Gunther will continue to be dominant. Of course,
he will.
Of course,
he will.
Even if he loses that title, he will still continue to be dominant.
Yeah, of course.
And I can definitely see him as a world heavyweight champion.
Oh, without doubt.
For real, I can see him as a world champion. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it.
The IC title.
Yeah,
right now, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Could definitely see him as a world heavyweight title.
Oh man! All right, Jay, let's continue.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right, we got for the WWE Tag Team Championship. You have Finn Balor and Damian Priest from the Judgment Day taking on Malachi Black and Brody King. Where do we start? I'm gonna go with the Judgment Day.
I'm gonna go with Judgment. Yeah,
I'm going with Judgment Day. Sorry. I like Brody King and I like Malachi Black, but
Judgment King is sweet.
To me, Damian Priest, in my opinion, is going to be one of the next breakout heel stars in WWE.
I agree. And
in my opinion.
It's not even just because it's promos and nothing. He actually got
talent in the ring.
He do.
He's a big dude.
I'm about to say he's a big
strong.
He is
strong as shit.
He is a big guy. His aggressiveness.
I couldn't take a choke slam off
I would
of
probably
him.
die taking
like hell no.
Off of him.
Hell to the no.
I think I would lose everything.
He said House of Black can't compete with Judgment Day.
Nope. I agree.
I don't think so.
Nope.
I don't think so either. In my opinion. It's tough, man. That's tough to call. That's really tough to call. But I'm definitely going with the Judgment Day. Damian Priest and Finn Balor. So that was a quick match.
That was very quick.
That's 3 already. So unless we get all clean sweep of House of Black, you guys let me know.
I doubt it. I think everybody's going for Judgment Day just like we did.
Well, and like I said, not taking anything away from Malachi Black. Not taking anything away from Brody King. But Finn Balor himself, he said, listen, I was about to pick Black and King, but I really love Balor and Priest, so I got to go with Priest and Balor. Judgment Day, mommy's always on time.
Telling you, nobody picked the other.
I'm telling you, nobody.
I mean, like we said, we're not taking nothing away, but...
No,
hey,
sorry,
Judgment Day is on top.
Judgment Day is on top. I'm sorry. Judgment Day has
House of Black. He voted at House of Black.
House of Black. I understand. He said Brody King with old CZW altitude.
You had it right.
Yeah. Well,
attitude.
But I'm sorry. It's Judgment Day. Judgment Day is still the WWE Tag Team Championship. All right. So we got our next matchup. We have the Powerhouse Hobbs versus Bobby Lashley in a last man standing match for the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight title.
You got going with that one, Dad.
I'm going to have to say Hobbs. And I say that because Hobbs is a big dude. Don't get me wrong, Bobby Lashley is too. And he's very athletic. But
I heard Hobbs was different. Like I heard he was a fast big man.
Yeah.
Like I heard he was able to move and he had that.
And in a last man standing match,
you're gonna need power.
No, Bobby has it, but I don't know. It would be tough.
I think I would pick Hobbs too. Only like you said, due to the fact that both of them do have power. Yes, but I just feel like Hobbs, like he had like that maniac power. Like Hobbs had like he had like that super brute power, you know what I'm saying? And Bobby has had power like that.
Boy, Bobby Lashley will MMA hop his ass. No contest, double knockout.
Oh my God. I'm going to go with Hobbs too, though.
Well, we got 2 for Hobbs. 2 for Hobbs, 1 for Bobby. Bobby! He said, I don't feel like Hobbs has much time in the ring to touch Lashley. I got to go with Lashley. Okay, so we got 2 Lashley, 2 Hobbs. So we need one more. One more vote. One more for the decisive vote. Hobbs, there you go. There you go.
Hobbs.
The Ring of Honor champion, Hobbs.
Oh, muscles are
us. All right.
That is hilarious.
So this next matchup is a tag team match. Which to me, oh my God, I'm getting a headache just thinking about it because this is going to be another one that's tough to call. For the WCW World Tag Team Championship, you have the Hall of Fame tag team, the Steiner Brothers, Rick and Scott, against the Creed Brothers.
That was a face slapper. Holy moly. Holy cannoli. Where do we start again?
I had to drink some water just to think.
Where do we start? Who do you guys got? You guys take it away from this point on, cause I'm starstruck.
No, this
Who do you guys got?
this would have been an awesome fucking match. You just made this impossible to decide. It's tough. Two awesome tag teams, which I'm still pissed the Creed brothers didn't go to WrestleMania in the ladder match. That made no sense to put DIY back in there.
DIY?
Yeah, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. That's their tag team, DIY.
DIY.
And then they go, hey! That's what they do.
What?
When they do a super move, they look at the crowd and like, hey! Like this.
Steiner brothers still tag team champions, but a wrestling match instead of a brawl. That's fair.
But it is. Oh, but I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I forgot to mention one thing. This is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Fuck DIY. So we got one Steiners. Who's the other one? Who's the other ones? Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
Who you got, Dad? Said a 2 out of 3 falls, so it's not a brawl.
No.
So I might have to take the Steiners too. And it's just due to the fact that it's not a brawl, and you know what I'm saying? I feel like, the Steiners, are we including Steiner's math? Are we including Steiner's math?
What do you mean Steiner's math?
I don't know. I don't know what that means either.
Me either.
Bathroom break, not a fan of either.
What?
You don't like
Are
either.
you
What?
kidding me? The Steiner brothers?
You were crazy.
Wowzers! Well, it's okay.
I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm just surprised though.
Me too.
'Cause I've never heard a person say that they don't like the
Wow.
Steiners or the Creed. Well, I really wasn't. I can't really say I didn't like the Creed brothers. I just didn't really know too much about them.
It would definitely be into a final fall, but who would win the match?
Who's going
But
to be a Creed?
Dave doesn't like any of them. So
I gotta say the Steiners too, though. I just feel like the Steiners.
Wow,
are
Mike says the Creed.
I'm going to take the Steiners.
Alvin says the TNA promo of Scott. No, WCW, my man. Listen, oye, loco los oídos. WCW Tag Team Championship. The Steiners against the Creeds. He goes with the Creed brothers. Okay.
Oh God.
So I'm going to go with. I'm gonna go with the Steiners all the way.
Okay, well,
so the Steiners
win.
They win, but it would to me it would have been a great match. Dave doesn't think so, but I understand.
Everybody's entitled to their
young
opinions.
Steiners will win. Exactly.
Agreed.
So
everybody's entitled to.
it's definitely.
Dios mío. Ay, Dios mío.
Ay, Dios mío.
That is too funny, man.
All right, now we on to our next matchup, which now we are into the women's matchup. For the AEW Women's title, you have the Queen herself, Charlotte Flair, against Dr. Britt Baker. Hello, honey, my lovely producer, my wife. Hi, baby. We're having a great show.
Dr. Britt Baker.
Dr. Britt Baker against Charlotte Flair.
I'm gonna have to go with Charlotte for this one.
Why?
Well, she's not Ric Flair's child for nothing. You know what I'm saying? She lived up to all the hype that he had going on for himself. You know what I'm saying? She's part of the Flair family. Mm-hmm. She got to be the dirtiest player in the game, just like her father. And she's pretty sure she's one of the women who's won the most championships as well.
Well,
so
we got two Britt. One Britt Baker. Brian says Britt Baker, not a fan of the botched Queen Flair. Charlotte Flair.
So that's two Flairs.
That's two Flairs and two Britt Baker.
He said they're not a fan of the botch.
Okay. Anybody else?
She is a little stiff in the ring.
Very stiff in the ring. That's why her and Nia Jax got into a physical altercation for real.
She is very
like Nia snuffed the shit out of her. Like bitch.
She is very stiff in the ring.
Alvin says she only got pushed because of Flair. Can't stand her. She's like the Tom Brady of the NFL. Too much exposure.
Tom Brady of the NFL.
That's true. I never really heard it that way, but that's not a bad comparison.
Put it though.
That's not a bad comparison.
You're right. I'm not even gonna lie. You're right. That's a good way to put it.
Yeah. And by the way, it's 8:55. We're going past this hour for this show,
Baker.
so we're gonna go on. So Britt Baker is still the AEW Women's Champion because I'm going with Britt Baker as well.
Okay.
So that to me would have been a good match, in my opinion. I think Britt Baker probably would have kicked the shit out of her. But it would have been a good match.
What up, family?
So, yo, what's up, my brother? ¿Qué pasa?
What's going on? What's going on?
All right, our next matchup, a triple threat match for the WWE Women's World Heavyweight title. This pairs Jade Cargill, Asuka, and Rhea Ripley. Take it away, Jaden.
I'm gonna have to go with Rhea Ripley for
Why?
this one because she's just been on a roll, man. She won the title. She has been bulldozing through every single woman in this in this wrestling business right now. She is super duper tall. She is big, a powerhouse. She moves really fast. She's athletic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying that Jade and Asuka are not gonna get the job done, but I just mommy. But I just feel like yes, mommy Rhea Ripley is going to win.
Okay, so we got two Rhea. We got two Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley is going to take that. Rhea Ripley is going to take
Felix says
mommy.
mommy.
Rhea Ripley's that's three then.
That's
Felix
three.
count. He counts.
Whoa, but hold on. Anybody could do a clean sweep. You never know. You never know. Anybody could do a clean sweep.
Anybody else?
I'm going with mommy. That's it.
Who was you going to go? Who was you going to go?
I was going to go with Rhea Ripley. I was going to go. Listen, not taking anything away from Asuka. Jade, don't get me wrong, still up and coming star. Oh yeah, property of Rhea votes for mommy. Yes, Asuka's amazing, very talented,
Very.
but
Let's just face it, she's not beating Rhea right now.
no.
Rhea's
Riley
on a
says
roll.
Rhea versus Jade could be a good fight, but I don't know. Asuka is going to show up next version or this version.
Yes,
Rhea Ripley for the win.
everybody voted Rhea Ripley. Like, I'm pretty sure the whole comment section voted Rhea Ripley.
Brian, don't start your shit.
Booker
No,
Bosa.
no Booker Bosa. I can't.
That is hilarious.
I'm gonna get banned. Heels Asuka, green miss, and the kicks. Damn. Oh man, this one is fun. But we're gonna go with Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley.
We're gonna go with Rhea Ripley. All right, we're down to 3 matches, guys. 3 matches. Now this one in particular, which we thought we were gonna see actually in WrestleMania, which was I'm glad we didn't. Hey, David, what's going on, man? That's Brian's father, David.
What's going
How you
on?
doing,
What's
man?
going
Jade is going to get a stink face. Stink face.
Oh my god.
Because Rhea Ripley did it to Nia Jax.
She did.
But she lifted up her whole panty and her butt cheeks were showing in a live event. Hulk Hogan, we coming for... No.
Don't say it. Don't say it.
No.
Oh god, somebody gotta catch that racket again.
No. But when it comes to that, man, it's
What is
crazy.
the
Okay,
match?
so this match was supposed to happen in Mania, but I'm glad it didn't. The Rock versus Roman Reigns in a steel cage match for the control of the bloodline with Alpha at ringside.
Both of them in their prime?
Yep.
I have to go with The Rock then.
Well, what about Roman now? Heel Roman?
Heel Roman. I'm about to say Roman now kind of sucks. Like
No, but say he was able to fight.
the Roman now. Like, he sucks.
No,
okay,
I mean,
maybe like the Roman before he
The beginning heel. Roman.
maybe before Roman turned into a part-time like Brock, then I would say yes. Roman takes that.
Okay.
Roman definitely takes that all the
Why?
way. Roman has he came into the business as a heel. He became very ferocious. He had a very ferocious attitude. He gained strength. He was already athletic. He's a part of the Samoan family. I'm going with Roman, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I feel like The Rock would be a good match for both of them at their primes, like Roman now and The Rock at his prime, but I still feel like Roman would take that match.
Okay.
I feel like Roman worked, yeah, he's a part-timer, yeah.
So you will go with Roman?
Part-time Reigns. Yeah, I'm going with part-time Reigns.
Okay. I'm going to...
Can Roman really wrestle?
You guys are lifting up a can of worms. Don't let my wife hear you guys. She's a huge Roman Reigns fan. But I personally...
I would just go with Roman.
I would go with The Rock. And the reason I say that, because, listen, don't get me wrong. Not taking anything away from Roman. Not taking anything away
I'm
from
gonna
Roman.
go with Dwayne.
With The
We
Rock.
just call the people by their government.
Listen, I'm not taking anything away from Roman. When he came in, he was awesome in the Shield. They had a long run. He said, if we get Roman when he still did that drop kick from the outside into the ring, that reigns.
Oh, I know what Reigns he's talking about.
Yes.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, babyface Reigns basically.
Okay, so when it comes to The Rock, again, don't get me wrong, Roman is not a fighting champion like Bruno. He's right. He said Roman, even in a cage, Roman gets help. No, but let's say no help. Everyone's banned.
Oh, no help. I'm picking The Rock.
Everybody is, the bloodline is gone.
I'm picking The Rock then.
The bloodline is gone.
That's another reason why I picked Roman, because I knew he was gonna save him.
No.
But no, I picked The Rock then.
I
The
picked
Rock
the
in
listen.
his prime.
Roman has fought many stars in the ring. Triple H, AJ Styles, Sheamus, John Cena.
I'm gonna just put it like this: if you're worthy enough
but-
to fight Stone Cold, then you can fight anybody.
Exactly.
If you could go toe to toe with Stone Cold,
You going
then
toe to
can
toe
go-
with Stone Cold, Triple H, Undertaker. I'm gonna say his name. I don't care who gets offended. Chris Benoit, Mick Foley, Kane.
the arena match.
Like,
No, I
Hulk Hogan.
I go with The Rock too, though. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go with The Rock.
Like, I'm sorry.
Let's not forget, The
I'm
Rock has
sorry.
won Royal Rumbles too. He's
won one Royal Rumble. Rock with a fanny pack.
Rock with a fanny pack.
Oh man!
we're
So
going
we
with-
got The Rock.
we're going
The
with
Rock is the winner of the steel cage and is control of the bloodline all the way.
Going with Dwayne.
Dwayne. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Dwayne Johnson.
We have a double main event. The final two matches are coming to mind now. For the United States Championship, we have an Iron Man match. And I already know my pick for this one.
Me too.
You have Kenny Omega versus the legendary Mr. Main Event, Mr. WrestleMania, the showstopper, the icon, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels wins. No contest. No contest. No contest. Shawn Michaels has fought people like Hulk Hogan, Triple H, The Rock, Undertaker, Randy Orton. The list can go on and on and on and
this
on and
one.
on and on. I'm going with Shawn Michaels. I like Kenny Omega, but that is a sweep. Just my personal opinion. He's Shawn Michaels, especially at his prime. I got Shawn Michaels. Can't tell me otherwise.
They said still Roman.
Still Roman. Can't tell me otherwise.
Still
Shawn
Roman.
Michaels.
He did
Shawn
pin
Michaels
two
got
people.
it.
Let me see. Let me just
Roman
read this
Reigns
comment.
did pin two people.
Yeah, Edge and Daniel Bryan said at the same time. I understand.
He did.
But I gotta go with The Rock. I'm sorry. But still, with this matchup, Shawn Michaels and Kenny Omega Iron Man match, what is your pick?
Yep, I'm going with Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels.
Let's not forget Shawn Michaels has also won 2 Royal Rumbles as well. One of the Royal Rumbles he also won from number 1, and he had to last all the way from number 1 to the end of the match.
That was 1995.
That should prove that he could last in an Iron Man match.
I gotta go with the showstopper. Bradley says Shawn Michaels wins 2-1, same as he did with Bret Hart at WrestleMania 12. HBK.
Everybody go with HBK.
HBK, man.
I'm assuming that was your pick too.
Of course. Listen,
knew it.
I like Kenny Omega.
Me too.
I like Kenny
But is he
Omega. The
King
man was
Sweet?
phenomenal in New Japan, but
There's no beating Shawn Michaels.
there's no beating Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels
He's
stars.
literally known as one of
Like,
the best, if not the greatest performer.
Oh
in
my God! Like the
wrestling.
match I've seen before with him and Shawn Michaels.
New Japan, Kenny, best pro wrestler.
Yo, Kenny's been.
Oh God!
This is why I like Kenny.
HBK
Will
will
destroy
destroy
Omega.
Omega.
New Japan Kenny, best pure wrestler. I agree.
He is right.
In
though.
New
You're
Japan,
right, you're
in
right.
New Japan, he was good. None of this AEW shit.
Yeah, that-
New Japan, Kenny Omega would have been awesome. That match would have been awesome between these two.
HBK will destroy Omega.
Like, I'm sorry, but Shawn Michaels,
Shawn Michaels
is at
just
another level. I'm sorry.
Showstopper, man. Come on now, Mr. WrestleMania.
Oh man, makes me want to watch some of his matches tonight.
I might go
Because one of my favorite matches with him was him and Kurt Angle, the saga they had. Three matches they had.
matches.
And they had some really fierce matches.
They did.
You know what I'm saying? Whew, that was crazy. All right. The main event, Jay. I'm gonna need a drink for this one.
Holy crap!
Holy crap!
Goodness gracious!
Great balls of
I
fire.
didn't know you were gonna say that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship,
I think that glitched, guys.
we have a 6-man elimination challenge. 6 of the greatest stars ever in professional wrestling. Many different organizations. All great champions. We have AJ Styles, the phenomenal one.
They don't want no.
We have the Cerebral Assassin, The Game, Triple H. We have
my pick.
Bret the Hitman Hart, the legendary Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo! The icon himself, Bruno Sammartino, the legendary Bruno Sam. I forgot what they called him. The living legend, Bruno Sammartino. And the WWE Hall of Famer, 3-time Royal Rumble winner, former World Champion, former Intercontinental Champion, the Hellraiser himself, Stone Cold Steve Austin. Holy shit.
Do I have to make a vote for this one? I can't, man.
Wow,
I can't
man.
vote. I can't vote. I can't do it. I just can't. I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna let you guys try to break the vote. If you guys can't break it, I'm gonna have to pick someone. But at this very moment, I cannot pick a person.
6 top stars.
I like every single person
Like,
on this
but
list.
now we're gonna see who gets eliminated first. Like, we're going by elimination now.
Holy crap!
That's gonna be the hard part. Like, we hear all these stars, but who's gonna be the first to get eliminated?
There's really no telling who's gonna get.
Actually, we won't even have to do that. Who's your winner?
Who's the winner? That's
Who's
what
the
I'm
winner?
saying. Like it doesn't matter who's getting eliminated. But
Slow Joe says Bruno in his prime will destroy them all.
So we got one Bruno. By the way your answer was sounding, it sounded like you were gonna vote for Bruno as well.
I don't know. This is tough, man.
Holy.
This is tough.
Padrino Brian, what's your vote?
This is really tough, man.
What's your vote? I gotta hear yours.
Oh, man.
I gotta hear your
This is
vote
tough.
because I can't
No,
vote.
This is tough.
I can't vote. Everybody else that's still in the chat, vote, please.
It's tough, man. These are 6 of the top
Holy
stars. Like,
goodness.
all different styles, but all great. Bruno.
Oh my god.
Bruno was legendary, man. He was, especially the match with him and superstar Billy Graham.
So is that your vote?
I don't know.
No
Triple
one held
H
the title
could do it sledgehammer,
I'm not even
and he
gonna
can do
lie.
it without it. I can't pick him.
Triple H. No one has held the title in there 8 years. Bruno got it hands down. I'm not gonna lie, Bruno.
Yep, there you go. Dave says
had it.
Bruno Sammartino in the end. Bruno was a shooter.
I don't need to vote anymore. Okay, they got it. See, everybody's voting Bruno. All right, so what's your pick? What's your pick?
Damn. Okay.
I'm not voting.
All right. Hear me out. The last 2 in the ring.
Look at this. We both coughing right now.
The last one in the ring.
Even Alvin.
Bruno and Stone Cold. Bruno takes it. I'm sorry.
I plead the fifth.
Bruno was...
I am not voting. I plead the fifth.
No, you gotta vote. You pressured me to vote.
I
so you
plead
gotta
the
vote.
fifth.
Vote now.
I plead
No.
the fifth. That's my vote.
No.
What's
You,
your
the same
pick,
way
Jay?
when you told me I needed to vote. When I said a draw, no, Dan, you gotta vote, Dan. You gotta vote, Dan.
Oh my god.
Let's go, Dave. So
You see,
pick your,
I
what's
was
your
gonna
pick, Jay?
vote Stone Cold, but then I had to take into
It's okay. It's
drink
okay.
some water.
Hey,
I was gonna pick Stone Cold at first, but then Padrino Brian reminded me of a fact that Bruno Sammartino held the title for 8
Listen,
straight
you had to
years.
listen.
It wasn't like he won it, then he
Bruno
lost it.
Sammartino.
He held it for 8 straight.
He said,
years.
Bruno versus Austin. I love Austin, but I'm not going. I'm
He's
not
not
going
gonna win.
So I know.
Yeah.
But listen, Bruno.
Austin will put up a fight.
Listen, Bruno was. Oh hell yeah, hell
Austin
yeah.
will put up a fight.
Bruno was crazy.
Bruno was Bruno.
Like,
We don't talk about Bruno.
we don't talk about Bruno.
No, we talking about Bruno right now, though. He was a legend. Man.
So Bruno Sammartino
Sammartino.
is the new WCW World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, now he's gonna carry this for probably another 8
Wow,
years.
what a card!
That was a good card.
What an event!
What an event that was.
Shit, this was tough, man.
It was, man.
Like,
Holy
kudos to our
crap.
creative team and
Goodness gracious.
like working off the clock with them. Producer, like shit. Mas puta! Holy shit.
Yeah, that matches with something
What was you
serious.
guys' thoughts on this card, fellas? You know, I enjoy it. Say 40 days, WWE champion Bruno. Yeah. Bruno, you're not messing with Bruno. I'm sorry, Bruno Sammartino.
He was San Martino. He was that guy.
Longest reigns WWE champion. Longest consecutive run of any WWE champion, 2,803 days.
Can we do one more match? We don't got
Won
no
his
more
first
matches.
championship in 48 seconds, and he was sold out New York City 88 times, and he was the 2013 WWE Hall of Fame.
The stats talk for themselves.
Sorry, man.
The stats talk.
That's his father's shirt. That's Brian's father's shirt, what I just
The
read.
stats talk for themselves, man. There's nothing more to say.
Can we do one more match? No, I'm sorry. We're done. We actually passed the hour, 11 minutes past the hour. But this was an awesome... Actually, you know what? Let's do one more match.
Oh, goodness. What match are we going to do this time?
I know we've done it before, and it was mentioned online. Actually, no, because I already know the pick of who's going to be biased for this one.
Well, just say it.
No. I'm not going to say it.
LeBron James versus Stephen Curry. Go. Nah, I'm joking. I'm just joking.
You're crazy.
I'm just joking.
Lewis versus his water.
I think the Waters.
He said, however, the first live match my dad took me to, I saw Bruno lose the WWF title to superstar Billy Graham. See, he said Taker. He knew what I was going to say already.
Well, Taker
I was
wins.
going to say Taker against Sting.
Taker wins. I would even be biased about that, too. Taker wins. In this case, I'm still
He said, I'm still picking Michael Jordan all the way. But, man, what a card. We thank you guys for joining us. We thank you, everyone, for casting in your votes and joining us. This was an amazing show. We appreciate you guys. Please feel free to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, X, and TikTok. Also, please feel free to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Next week, we are live the week before WrestleMania. Evolution of Pro Wrestling. For the first time ever, we are bringing to you live at 8 p.m. also with WrestleMania predictions for night 1 and night 2. The EOPW First Annual Hall of Fame.
All the fame.
10 wrestlers that picked, 5 honorable picks. He said, I really had fun. Thank you both. Absolutely. We're glad you had fun, bro.
Glad you enjoyed.
That's what we like. That's what we like. Thank you, David, for joining us, brother. Take care. Next week, our first annual Hall of Fame. We're going to do it every year now. We're going to pick 10 stars. Sting. Undertaker and Sting. He picked Sting. Brian picks Undertaker. We're going to have a Hall of Fame next week. And right after the Hall of Fame, we're going to go right into our WrestleMania predictions.
Yep.
And then the following week after that, we'll mention after that, that'll be our last show of the summer until we come back probably in July. But next week is going to be an awesome show of the Hall of Fame.
Awesome
and
show.
the picks that we got for the Hall of Fame, Schnikes. It's going to be awesome.
Holy good.
For myself, Lewis, the Encyclopedia of Pro Wrestling.
And Jay, the heel kid of pro wrestling.
And for my lovely and producer, my lovely wife and producer, Yesenia. Hey, yo, James.
Get knocked out now, dog.
No. James, I'm sorry. We just finished the show.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Man.
So laugh my ass off.
Don't worry, James. You could go back and rewatch it.
Oh, yeah. No, but again, for myself, Louis, the Encyclopedia, for my lovely wife and producer, Yesenia, and from all of us, the creative team, from everyone, you're doing a great job. And all you fans joining us out there, thank you for joining us. Brother. What you gonna do when Evolution of Pro Wrestling goes wild on you? Good night.